What's the single most important thing, other than your art, the absolutely most important thing if you want to sell your art online? Hint, big hint, it is not your website. That tends to be where most people start, and they spend a lot of time on it. A lot of time on things like design and logos and colors and images, layout, all of those cool things. But then they go to launch their site and it's crickets. Anybody ever have that happen? I have seen that happen over and over again. In fact, probably the first time I launched my website, maybe even the second time I launched my website. It's on its probably 5th iteration right now. I had that same experience. But here's the thing. The big issue is that's a traffic problem. It's not about the quality of your work. It's not about the design of the website. It's that there are not enough eyeballs coming to the website to see your work. The other thing, that single most important thing is your email list. As important as your email list is, what people tend to normally do is to produce a monthly newsletter. Something that's outlining their latest accomplishments. That digest format that lists your top 10 hits from the last month. It ends up being all about the artist. And newsflash, people don't want to read that. Think about what we tend to do with the newsletters, in air quotes here, that you get via snail mail, the ones that come to your mailbox. They tend to go pretty quickly right into the circular file, unless the person who's writing them has realized they need to write about something other than themselves. That's a messaging problem. The other thing that it is most definitely not, the third thing that the most important thing is not, is social media. That's everybody's go-to solution for everything. Head to social media. I'm a big lover of social media. Y'all know that. You've definitely heard me talk about the importance of using it before, but it's not the most important thing. You can sell art online without using social media. You can sell art online without having an email list or without having a website. The most important thing is not social media. In fact, what most people tend to do is they post a lot in volume, because surely if I post more, I'll get more people who might buy my art. They post without a clear intention of what they want those posts to do or who they're trying to attract. That's a content problem. The solution to all three problems, that single most important thing that I talked about, is an audience. It's having an audience, and not just any audience, because you can't sell work to everybody on the internet. If you try to appeal to everyone, you're going to appeal to no one. The solution is an audience of ideal collectors. When you know who your ideal collectors are, then you can get more of the right visitors to your website, because they're going to be your perfect ideal buyers. You can write emails that are going to delight those visitors so that they're eager to open them. And you can create social media posts that attract them in the first place and move them to subscribe to your email list. So, see, all of those things that I talked about earlier are important. Website's important, email list is important, social media is important, but they all are in service to finding, attracting, and retaining that audience of ideal collectors. What do I mean by ideal collectors? A collector, your ideal collector, that's a profile of your perfect fit buyer, your perfect fit collector, the person who is the ideal for you to work with. It's the person who's in alignment with the work that you're producing. Because remember, our market is not everyone. I had a student years ago who, for an assignment at the college, when I asked her who her target market was going to be, said, everybody on the internet. And everybody on the internet is not going to be attracted to your work. But I'm here to tell you, there's a market for your work, each and every one of you. It's just that you have to go find them. You have to identify, because you got to know who they are first. You got to identify who your ideal collector is, go out and find them, and bring them back to where you can share your work with them. And if that sounds like what you'd like to do, then I want to let y'all know that we've got our returning Attract Your Ideal Collector Challenge coming back starting next week. So if you want to hop into the challenge, then I want to let you know that you can drop right into, let's see if I can get this to, if you want to get the link, I'm going to pop it right here. Happy painting, everybody. Look forward to talking with you again soon. Bye-bye for now.